Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go here in New Orleans. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's shot. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver.
Now
Third down coming up.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
And he will go all the way. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. Saints are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the left. Area, so it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Kill! Hold on a sec. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw is Nix. Now a screen set up for Tracy. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, 49ers.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. This is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over. But anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Chuck looking to throw on first down. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will get into the end zone. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Saints.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. Two drives, 2 long touchdowns, but then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
49ers nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. We'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Hold on a sec. Middle.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's 3rd and 2. That's Goddard in motion.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Kill.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Hold on a sec.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Bronco switch. Take go.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 18. Pioneer. Hut, hut.
Third down, and here is Schutt. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Chap 60. Chap 60. 60 back. 60 back. 19 right.
They'll go, and here's Schutt. That one on target to Williams. He's got it, and he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone.
You know, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
The tackle by Jack Campbell. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
From the 43, here's second and a couple.
Set. Hold on, set.
Throwing, Nix. Oh, he's got him at his tight end, Goddard. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. It's a gain of 34.
and the 49er first down.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll run with Marks. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the Saints 7-yard line.
Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Show. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Here's Nix to throw. This one caught at the 4. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. That's going to set up third and goal.
3 yards. It's now third and goal.
Hey, kill.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he'll take it on in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, San Francisco. For the rookie Higgins, the second pick of the second round, he has his first NFL touchdown.
Makes the score Saints 21, 49ers 7. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Johnson now to return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. It's another run here for Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. Now a 3rd and 2. Now Shuck. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll indeed go, and it is Shuck. He's got the first down and more than that. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big play on 4th and inches. 45 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Williams gets it from the pistol. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
To throw is Shuck. He pulls it in around the 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Williams. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Looking to throw. Here is shot.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Bates' kick is good. And the Saints have run out to a 24-7 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. We'll go play action with Nix. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
He'll go with Williams. Has some room inside the 30. And he's got another one. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Now this looks like a design run, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Has his man, it's Samuel. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Throw to the right flat, it is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Second and 10.
Kill. Over set.
They'll motion over Samuel. Second down. Nix. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing is Nix. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Samuel there to make the catch.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Play action now. It's Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Derek Brown. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, here's Nix. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, here's Chuck. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
60 Bison.
On the give, it's Williams. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Jermaine Pratt there on the tackle. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Once again, they keep it on the ground. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it will come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Nix now to throw it here on first down. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. He's close to a first. Out to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
11 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
To throw is Nix. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that will lead to a second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one taken in by St. Brown. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Nix now on first and 10. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's another 49er first down.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Searching forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's Nix to throw. Moving to his right. He keeps it him, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, 49ers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Johnson on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Go. Roll. 19, Tiger. 19, take over.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cut my team, cut my team.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Drag him, 60. 60 back. 18 right.
Now Shuck on third down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The rookie out of Michigan, Kenneth Grant, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. On play action, he'll set up to throw, taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll throw. It's Nix. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Hold on a second. Hey, I got you.
They'll motion over Samuel. Back to throw is Nix. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
first down, it is Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2 brings him 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Shuck. Short one there to Okonkwo. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
12 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. No, no.
They'll run it with Williams. And he's into the end zone yet again. Javonte Williams. Touchdown Saints. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Saints will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
49ers 15.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Higgins sent in motion. On first down, here's Nix to throw. On the move left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Forced out wide. Now pass deep for St. Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll go play action with Nix. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
They run over center with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 by 6. Undercut. Quiet.
They'll go again here with Williams. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Number 79 Bronco. Pack the 60.
Chuck. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, and Emeka Egbuka. And he'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
2nd down and 3. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it, where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Kenneth Grant. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher, and this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
2nd down. Nix. Now deep shot for Amon-Ra. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board, and there's an element of instinct.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Walk through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy, you're good.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Hey, check that. Let's go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll try it again from the 2, second and goal.
Shot alert. Check. Let's go now. Bronco switch. Bronco. 70 Lion.
One more time for Williams. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up fourth and goal.
No gain on the play.
The Niners will use their third and final timeout. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's going out to the 35.
Kill. Hold on a second.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Now pass deep for St. Brown. And more of the same. Another interception. It's the safety, Julian Love.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one, a win for the Saints. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, and did not look back as they cruise in this one.